Alright, what's up, everybody? It is Wednesday again. So that means it's time for another episode of New Comic Wednesday with Johnny C. I'm your host, Johnny C. Now, today, I'm going to start off saying I'm a little bit late on getting this recorded and whatnot. I've been acting all day and all yesterday. New little film, small, what do you call it? Short indie film. So, yeah. So I'm a little late on this, so forgive me. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. There's wasn't really a whole lot into the books that I read this week. But let's see. I bought a couple. I bought one that was new this week. The other one I have to wait till next week because it wasn't in because he only had it on hold for a couple people and not myself. So this week I went and picked up the Superman Annual, Mind Games, I guess it's called, with the big crazy picture of, Brainiac on there with the tubes coming out of his head and shit. So I'm not going to go into too much detail because this is a fucking phenomenal book and I think a lot of people should read it. First off, I'm going to say artwork, phenomenal. It's a very well written book too. It's cut up into little sections like chapters, if you will. It has to do with Lois Lane is in dire jeopardy right now. It starts off like she's like, "Oh, I'm Lois Lane. I've just been murdered and stuff," and there's Superman, a whole bunch of these other things, and then it's all from there on. It's all flashbacks. A couple days earlier, or a week earlier, or something or other. And it's how she comes to being in such peril. Which, come on, she's always in peril. It's Lois Lane. And she goes on, talks about, she's talking on the phone with, or she's doing an iChat or a Skype or something or other. So she's doing that with John Carroll, her boyfriend or whatever you would call him. And then Clark calls, she's like, okay, fuck off. And then starts talking to Clark about whatever, and somebody comes in, got this big fucking mutated fucking big old brain, which obviously right there, it's a fucking dead giveaway, especially with the cover. It's got to be something to do with Brainiac. So there's all this stuff in the whole thing. Like I said, it's fucking phenomenal artwork, man. Like, I haven't seen artwork this fucking good and in-depth in a while. That's a lie. I've seen a lot of fucking in-depth artwork these days, but anyways, I just want to point that out. Like, it's some fucking phenomenal artwork. Superman, or they take this fucking body into Star Labs, and Superman's there, and blah blah blah. And Lois, the intrepid reporter, she has to find out who this broad was. And then there's like a flashback to when fucking, Metropolis was bottled up by Brainiac. And then the events that followed, that having to do with the certain amount of people who disappeared and stuff. So she's doing the intrepid reporter thing, goes to the funeral. She finds out who this broad is, goes to the funeral, and then finds another one of these fucking guys who was missing and stuff. And then you go in, now that she knows there's certain things that were exchanged, so she's at this other place talking to this other guy who happens to be another one of these fucking Brainiac-infested people. And he tells her the whole story of, like, what happened and, like, what was going on. And, so then you end up with the scene that you had at the very beginning of the book. So, phenomenal book. I guess the next one is going to be in Superman and Action Comics. I guess the arc is called Psi War, which is understandable because with this they go into like all these people infected by Brainiac have psionic abilities now. So, like I was saying, phenomenal book. I really enjoyed it. Although a lot of people are like, well, it's New 52. But you know what? I've been fucking enjoying the New 52. Fuck all those people who are like, oh, you can't beat the classics. well, you may not be able to beat them, but fuck, they're pretty damn good. And you know what? I'm gonna have all these collected up for when I have a kid, and like he gets to be of that age where, although granted by then he'll probably be like, oh, I can just download it anyways. Who the fuck cares? And be like, well, you just save those fucking books because they'll be worth some money someday. Maybe not in your lifetime, but maybe in your kid's lifetime. Or, you know, I'm gonna give him the whole fucking spiel about collecting. Alright, second book, because I didn't get it last week, because he didn't have it in, because it was dark. Justice League Dark, issue 22. So, this was a good book, more in-depth into the Trinity Wars. You know, you start off, you got, you know, fucking Madame Xandu all tied up and stuff, because she didn't die in the fucking whatchamacallit, in that big fucking explosion in the first issue of the Trinity Wars, because, well, she's fucking immortal. We all know that. And then you have fucking Firestorm sitting there fucking cooking up some fucking kryptonite and whatnot. And you could go on and, like, you know, they're fucking the rest of the Justice League's all, like, doing an autopsy on fucking Dr. Light, and then all of a sudden, poof, big cloud of smoke, and oh, here's the fucking Phantom Stranger. He enters the fucking picture, and keep on going and going and going, and like, you know, they're like, oh fuck, Wonder Woman left and did this and this and this and this. You can't let her go after the fucking Pandora or the box or anything, because it'll be the fucking death of everybody, and so on and so forth. And then we cut to, you know, the Question's sitting there with Superman. He uncuffs him and everything and gives him a fucking little piece of paper that says that, I won't even say who it was, but some supervillain is off on, he happened to be in Kandak at the point of time where Superman went all fucking crazy and shit. And, they're starting to think that, okay, well, because this supervillain, he has the power to control minds and such. So they're like, okay, well, he's a possibility that it had to do with him. And then fucking Amanda Waller sees that Superman's out of his cage and fucking gets all pissed off, tries to tell the Justice League of America to, like, fucking restrain him and shit. But they're like, no fucking way. Like Superman's a good guy. If he says he's in control, he's in fucking control. We gotta at least help him. And then, you know, Wonder Woman and fucking the Justice League. Well, Wonder Woman's hanging out with Justice League Dark, and fucking, you know, you got fucking the rest of the Justice League, both Justice League of America and the plain Justice League. They're all fucking sitting there. And there's this big face-off. Nobody's fighting or nothing. They're just fucking staring each other down, having big fucking conflabs and stuff. You got John Constantine sitting there fucking with a smoke and whatnot, because he's always smoking. And he's trying to fucking convert Shazam. Or I don't even know what he's fucking trying to do, but he's got something under his fucking, you know, up his fucking sleeve with that, like, because he leaves without the rest of the Justice League Dark, which is kind of fucking weird, if you ask me. So anyways, there's this whole big thing, and they try to fucking contain him, and then like, a whole bunch of the fucking Justice League people fucking switch over to the Justice League Dark, because they're like, okay, well, fucking let's be on fucking Wonder Woman's side and stuff. So fucking Zatanna fucking transports them all out of there, and then we cut back to fucking Argus, and, you know, fucking all the rest of the fucking Justice League that were left behind, including Superman. They're all fucking taking out all the fucking armed guards and shit that Amanda Waller has. So you keep on going, and then fucking everybody's on Superman's side because he's fucking Superman. Who wouldn't be? We blast a hole in the fucking roof, and they all go fucking flying out and fucking to wherever they're fucking going. I don't even know where they're going at this point. And then, you know, you see a little fucking flash of fucking Pandora running around. And then fucking the big fucking last panel is fucking whoever this guy is who's got Madame Xandu all tied up. He has a mole amongst... He lets it be known that he has a mole amongst the Justice League. And, like, everybody's playing into things just because of all the shit that's gone down. Alright. So that's that book, man. Once again, phenomenal artwork. fucking good storyline. I'm always I'm still intrigued with this whole fucking Trinity War thing. I can't wait for the other 3 issues. Now, I'm gonna move away from comics. Well, it's still comic related. It's comic book movies, comic book cartoons, actually. I just watched the Justice League Flashpoint fucking movie or whatever. Man, oh man, I didn't think they were going to be able to do that fucking series any kind of fucking justice with doing it fucking cartoon form, but Jesus Christ, man, it was just so fucking phenomenal. Artwork's a little bit on the weird side, just the way they did, like, fucking Arthur and shit, like, small fucking pinhead, big, huge fucking body and shit, and, what else? I mean, fucking, just, it was kind of, it was a good fucking, like, it was a good movie, I'll give it that, but just, there's some little points in there where I was kind of like, what the fuck, what the fuck's going on with this? Huh? Well, like, I know the whole story and stuff, but it wasn't the story that really got to me. It was more, like, artistic value and just the way that they did certain things. It was kind of fucked up. But whatever, you know, you're gonna do what you gotta do, and, yeah. So, I watched that, and there was one scene, and I didn't think they were even gonna put it in, but you know what, at the same time, they kind of had to, because it's a big fucking moment. And those of you who have read that fucking series, you know what I'm fucking talking about. That little last bit with the fucking note from fucking, you know, Thomas Wayne to Bruce Wayne. Jesus Christ, man. I damn near fucking bawled like a little fucking baby, man. It was so fucking phenomenal, and just, I don't know, man. Something about it just fucking hit me. It grabbed me right by the fucking boo-boo. And, yeah, that was that. I'm running really short this week because of my lack of comics. So since I'm running short here, well, I'm going to talk about one of my old comics. Once again, like I think I did this last week too, because, once again, not as many comics and whatnot. Let's see here. What do we got to read? Last week I fucking went on about fucking Colonial Marines, the Alien series and shit. You know what? I'm thinking I want to do a Venom fucking book, but if I'm gonna do a Venom book, I want to do more on the series. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna talk about the little, I think the little 3-part miniseries, Venom the Madness, because that was a really good fucking, you know, set of books in, you know, my view, anyways. It was just so bizarre, like, you know, fucking Venom fucking goes into some fucking, you know, sewer or something, and then gets attacked by fucking, well, attacked. I don't even know if you could call it attacked, but, like, his symbiote fuses with, I don't know, some sort of fucking parasite or something. It was sentient, but it made him extremely, like, it gave him, like, this madness and stuff. And it wasn't just the fucking symbiote that it was making him mad. It was this fucking crazy fucking parasite or whatever the fuck it was. So it's all based on when he was living underground and, like, you know, he was doing the help the helpless thing. And this, by the way, it's not fucking, you know, Flash Thompson fucking Venom. It's, you know, mullet hair fucking Eddie Brock. And, you know, he's living underground in this fucking safe haven place. I think it's under San Francisco or something or rather. And he's fighting the good fight, fucking, you know, fighting injustice against the lesser man and whatnot. It goes into it and fucking all of a sudden fucking, I can't remember why, but something happened where fucking Eddie was oh yeah, this guy comes into fucking this underground place, and fucking Eddie's sitting there, and this guy fucking threatens his girlfriend or whatever, and obviously he fucking venoms out and whatnot, and oh wait, he may have venomed out, but the guy that fucking was in there, it's Juggernaut, and for some weird reason he just fucking bulks up and all of his clothes rip off, and fucking somehow all of a sudden his helmet's on. Like, little issues with that, but yeah, he just fucking bulks up, suit rips off, and fucking you can see the armor and shit. And then I don't know where the fucking helmet came from, but all of a sudden the helmet's on his fucking head, and you know, Venom's getting his ass fucking whooped, absolutely fucking whooped by the Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. And you know, Venom being the fucking smartass that he is, you know, he's getting his ass whooped, but he keeps on like fucking big fucking stupid fucking Venom grin and like, ha ha ha, ah, you're just an asshole, ah ha ha. So then this is where fucking he gets fucking kicked into the fucking sewers or whatever the fuck this shit is, and like all these fucking parasite-y fucking toxic chemicals or whatever fucking go into the fucking symbiote suit. And that's the fucking end of the first book, man. Just like him like sort of drowning out, and the middle one, it fucking goes on and on and on, like a bunch of other things fucking happen, and he finds out who the fuck's sort of pulling the strings in this whole situation. Now, I was fucking watching this, I'm gonna skip the second one because, I don't know, I don't really want to get into the big long fucking storyline and fucking whatever, because if you haven't read it, you should read it, and yeah, anyway, so I'm just gonna skip into the third one of the madness. He ends up going into his own mind or something. I can't really remember how it worked out because I don't even have the second one in front of me right now. But anyways, yeah, they go into this fucking, I guess it's his madness mind or something, and what looks like, he kind of looks like he's a like fucking Ghost Rider, but he's not. He's riding a regular bike. He's just got a flamey head and some fucking, I don't even want to, like fucking, I don't know, like feathery fucking wing eyes or something. I don't even know, man. And then there's fucking this crazy fucking shadowy robed figure thing, and you know, he's like, ah ha ha, well, you're paranoid and all this, and then fucking Venom fucking goes after him and just fucking dissipates. And then, you know, you got Juggernaut sitting there. He's got fucking Venom's fucking girlfriend all fucking, you know, kidnapped or whatever. And they do some dialogue and shit. It's all pretty fucking crazy. And then, like, fucking, you know, back to fucking Venom in his little fucking fugue state mind and shit. But he starts to realize that fucking his suit can actually fucking morph and mutate and stuff, which it's kind of odd, because you would think that he would know that already, what with like Carnage doing the same thing, like fucking mutating his fucking hands and arms and shit. But I guess Eddie Brock is just starting to fucking realize the fucking suit because he's in this whole madness thing. That's probably why fucking Cletus Cassidy knows how to do it, because he's fucking crazy and mental, and like he can fucking, whatever he thinks up, he can fucking do because he's fucking crazy and shit. So Venom finally figures out that he can fucking morph his suit into like spike fists and whatnot, and all these fucking, like, he can start doing crazy tendrils and stuff. And then he just fucking tears apart this fucking guy who was in the robe and shit. Turns out he wasn't even there, and oh wait, there's this fucking Ghost Rider looking son of a bitch. Oh, he's Necromancer is I guess what he's called. And then fucking, now that Venom's got control of everything, he's got that big fucking toothy grin. Although it's not like the big normal grin, it's like he's got a fucking underbite, like his jaw's fucking jutted out and the fucking bottom teeth are all fucking there. And Anyway, so it keeps on going, and, like, he catches this necromancer guy who looks oddly like fucking Ghost Rider, and I'm gonna keep saying it the whole fucking time, and he just starts laying the fucking beats down to him. And all of a sudden, he fucking disappears, and then there's this other guy, and, like, all these fucking things start coming after him. They're not actually fucking... You know, it's Wolverine and Spider-Man coming after him, but they're not actually Wolverine and Spider-Man. They're fucking Venom's own fucking inner madness and shit. So anyways, he fucking, you know, beats them all up and then finds the fucking, whatever he is, the madness demon fucking guy or whatever. Turns out this whole thing was just a way to help him harness his fucking madness to be able to... become a better fighter or whatever, and then it goes back to the underground, and everything's all fucking fine and dandy. Fucking Juggernaut's still sitting there and shit, and then fucking Venom bursts through and fucking starts laying the fucking beats down onto Juggernaut, just like fucking Juggernaut fucking was beating him down and shit, and then fucking Juggernaut's like, I've had enough of this shit, and he fucking runs away like a little bitch. And then fucking, you know, his girlfriend's like, hey, nice to see you, and like, can I see your face, and blah, blah, blah. So he fucking takes back the little fucking Venom-y fucking face, whatnot. And there's a really cute moment with him and the fucking lady friend, and, you know, fucking gives her a hug, and fucking whatnot. And, yeah, anyways, so then, I guess, yeah, they end up breaking up, and fucking Venom gets all pissed off, and fucking, the fucking mask comes back on. He's like, what, you're leaving? Fuck you, ah! He's like, well, can I at least have a fucking kiss? And she's like, of course, sweetheart, no teeth, because he's still got the Venom face on. And, okay, gives her a little fucking smack, and then a hug, and then you just see him there, teeth all jutting out. See? No teeth. Because she can't see nothing. So he goes back into the fucking sewers and fucking lets all this whatever fucking creepy viral cancerous shit that he fucking took in all goes back to the fucking sewer. And he's like, well, you know what? This isn't the end forever. You know what? If I need you, I'll come back. And that's the end of it. And it was a good book, like a good series of books. More of that sort of... Actually, I wouldn't even call this basic artwork. I mean, it's not Frank Miller-esque. Like, there's still quite a bit of detail. It's just older style. It's more 90s style. A lot of shadowing to show features and stuff. But really good set of books. If you haven't read them, I think you probably should. They're pretty fucking awesome. You know what? I'm still fucking... 10 minutes to go on the show, but fuck it, you know what, I don't got any more books to really read about today. Everything else is, fuck it, you know what, they're all fucking old books anyways. Yeah, so, you know what, next week I'm hoping I'll have a bit more to, you know, talk about, a bit more comic books to talk about and whatnot. However, next week's show may not be on Wednesday. It may have to come out on Thursday. Wednesday is my birthday, so we'll see how things go. I may be too intoxicated to do it. We'll see. You know, well, like I said, we'll just see how things go. So, whenever I talk to you, I'll talk to you, and you know what? Have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good however long I'm fucking gone for. Take her easy. Take care. Keep on reading, people.